I've always truly believed that there's no age limit when it comes to style, and nobody embodies this statement better than 77-year-old style icon Linda V. Wright.
I first discovered Linda on Instagram and have been so inspired by her style. I wanted to take a deep dive into her looks and unlock her best kept fashion secrets.
So this is the first episode in a brand new series where I take a deep dive to break down the fashion secrets of some of the most stylish and relatable women on the planet. I often talk about the importance of finding your own fashion muses to help inspire some of your own style choices, and this is exactly what this series is about. Now today is all about Linda, and I'm breaking down her outfits to unlock some of her best kept style secrets. I'm also taking a look at some of her fashion must-haves. Now these are the pieces that she uses as a foundation to most of her outfits, and knowing what these are will help you also unlock your very own idea of age-defying style. So let's kick things off with finding out a little bit more about who Linda is.
So Linda is an American-born former model. She moved to Paris in the 70s and totally embraced that chic Parisian way of life, including the fashion. She even spent a number of years as an apprentice at Ralph Lauren. So she's lived and breathed fashion and fashion trends her whole life. She's also a mother of two, and she owns a quaint fashion boutique in the heart of Paris called Crimson Cashmere, where she sells beautiful cashmere knits and accessories.
And I'll leave a link to Crimson Cashmere in the description box below, so you can go and check it out after this video. Now, if I had to describe her signature style, I would call it modern classic. It has a French flair with a bit of a tomboyish edge.
Her style shouts Parisian elegance, and you can definitely see that Ralph Lauren influence coming through too.
And after taking a closer look at Linda's Instagram page, I've realized that it's simpler than you may expect to unlock some of her best outfit combinations.
Looking at Linda's feed, her new favorite color is orange, and she uses this beautiful bold shade to add a real zing to some of her more classic pieces like camel pants and denim jeans, which also happen to be two of her faves.
In fact, she uses a lot of bright pops of color to give her outfits a bit of a dopamine hit. Mostly she pairs them back with neutrals and earthy tones or denim, but she also pairs them back with black.
She's not afraid to wear colour and teaming unexpected colours together to create show-stopping outfits.
And recently she seems to be a real fan of pant sets. Now, I am a huge fan of sets. I love the fact that you get that versatility with them. You get that one and done piece of wearing them together, and you also get the option of wearing them as separates too. Let me know in the comments below, do you guys like sets, cords, whatever you like to call them? I've kind of really leaned into them over the last couple of seasons and find them super versatile, but I'd love to know what you think. So let me know in the comments below.
Recently been pictured on Instagram sporting a couple of different printed pant sets too, which are gorgeous and both really colourful. She wears them together as an outfit, and she breaks them up and teams them with a solid colour that appears in the print.
And if you ask me, this is a really savvy way of creating a cohesive outfit.
Often she wears one of her signature pieces, which is a cashmere sweater. Now that's not surprising given that she owns Crimson Cashmere and has some of the most luxurious cashmere sweaters on offer. Linda has talked in interviews about loving a great cashmere sweater, and it seems these are really key pieces in her wardrobe. I've also noticed that she seems to layer the same colours too. So she'll wear 2 or 3 pieces in the same colour to sort of add dimension and texture to an outfit. This styling trick is something she does all the time. She's a master of tonal dressing too, but her wardrobe is anything but bland. I love how she often adds a bright pair of socks or a colourful beanie just to add that little bit of interest to her looks. These details also really help to define her style and give it some added fun. When she's not wearing bright pops of colour, Linda wears muted monochrome outfits and uses textured pieces in similar tones to add interest.
And when I first started studying Linda's outfits, one of the things that I realized is that she's a big fan of accessories, and she uses accessories really wisely just to add some interest to her looks.
She's a huge fan of scarves and seems to add one to many of her looks. She's also very daring with how she wears them. She's not afraid to style them as a bandana, as you can see here, tied in her hair, or even more traditionally around her neck or shoulders. She also has a fabulous collection of sunglasses to give all of her outfits a different vibe. I actually think owning a few pairs of sunglasses is a great way to change up your looks. She's also a huge fan of wearing pants and jeans. It seems these pieces make up the bulk of her wardrobe, kind of leaning into that whole tomboyish vibe. Those basics are modern too, so she regularly wears wide leg pants and slightly cropped jeans to show off her favorite chunky boots. And when it comes to footwear, she tends to only wear flats in the way of sneakers, slides, ballet flats, and boots. I love the fact that her outfits are comfortable and practical, but they're also really stylish.
That to me is the dream when it comes to fashion, and it's a way of dressing that suits most people, which is another reason I love Linda's style.
Linda's outfits are usually made up of gorgeous knitwear pieces and scarves, as I mentioned, and they are regularly teamed back with well-loved, timeless pieces from her wardrobe. In this particular photo, Linda teams a 20-year-old bespoke velvet jacket with straight leg jeans, a voluminous scarf from her shop, and embroidered Turkish slippers.
This look really embodies her fashion philosophy, which is all about buying timeless, classic pieces that last forever.
Now, when it comes to her hair and beauty, Linda keeps it really simple, which I find refreshing. She let her hair naturally grey in her 50s and usually wears it tied back in a simple ponytail. She was once quoted as saying, "I do feel that wellness equals beauty and not the other way around." Now just think about that sentence. It certainly resonates with me.
She wears no makeup and her entire focus is on her skincare, and I read in a recent interview that she did that she always opts for the richest cream in any skincare line. So her goal is always nourished, healthy skin with a natural glow. When it comes to Linda's fashion must-haves, I would have to say that scarves are right up there. She uses them in all sorts of different ways and different shapes and colors and designs, and she wears scarves to sort of really give her outfits a little bit of a wow factor.
Earrings would be next. Her earrings are always interesting and tend to make a statement. She also likes to wear luxury purses, and she seems to own timeless classics from brands like Chanel. Sunglasses, as I said, she owns some for every occasion. Her look gives a sort of Parisian vibe, so she has plenty of classic button-down shirts and tees also. Great jeans and pants also form an essential part of Linda's wardrobe.
So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode and feel a little inspired by Linda's style. I also hope that you like this new series, and hey, I would love to know, who would you like me to feature here? Who would you like me to go and give a deep dive into their style and kind of unlock some of their style secrets too? Let me know in the comments below whose style you would like to take a closer look at. But thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and you might like this video right here. So tap or click on the screen and take a look.